How are you? Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, let's see. I always forget how I can do this. And this lighting is just. Hey guys, I think I'm finally live. I'm not sure if there was a little bit of a delay. I think there was. I'm trying to find some good lighting for you here. Okay, I always forget how to do this, but I think you can see me now and I can see myself as well. So if you are here with me live today, go ahead and just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I am going to be speaking a little bit about the follow-up and how you sort out your conversations to go ahead and close them as opposed to following up on a sale. Because as soon as we start focusing on the result, right, which is having a new challenger or hitting a goal, as soon as we start focusing on that, we lose sight of our conversation. So again, always focusing on the solution, which we have in the last thing that I went live about we discussed about finding out if there was a need, right, and providing some sort of third-party tool where you know that you don't have to be the expert because you have these resources. And so I'm still looking for your favorite third-party tools because that's what we're going to talk about today, is how you would actually follow up with that. Because a lot of times when I'm following up with you guys as coaches and I'm trying to find out how I can help support you, we are doing the work, and a lot of what you guys are being accountable for is what you are doing. But now I am here to ask you how you are following up, as opposed to just telling me what it is that you are doing. Does that make sense? So, in other words, we're kind of sorting out now. Now we have to sort out, do we have people who are highly interested and they love what they're seeing and they love what they're doing or they love what they're experiencing? Do we have people who didn't even look? Do we have people somewhere in the middle who still have questions, and so forth? So that is how we sort now the information that we have given people. How do we now sort out people who are really highly interested? So, and that all comes down to the questioning in which we continue to follow through with. So, we are not the experts, right? We are not the trainers. We are not the nutritionists. We are people just like others who have had an experience. Maybe we have gotten a result that they have gotten, that we have determined that they want or that they need, right? So now we have to follow up and find out what they love most about the information in which we provided. So we have to sort those things out, and we do that by questions. Strategic but thoughtful questions. Just be yourself here. If you gave someone a workout video to try, the perfect follow-up question is not, did you do the workout? The perfect question is what did you love most about that awesome sweat you got on? Making the assumption that they did do it. If you trigger in their head that, oh crap, I forgot to do that, I'm going to get an awesome sweat on, she's asking me for feedback, as you promised to ask her for, or him for, then it's going to prompt them to go ahead maybe and do it and get that awesome sweat, okay? Even if they didn't do it. So instead of, hey, did you do that workout? What'd you think? Say, how awesome was that sweat that you got on? And elicit excitement. Remember, your enthusiasm in your questioning is going to continue to generate interest. So Again, if now maybe the video or the third party tool that you provided was about the coaching opportunity, what did you, or how can this opportunity, a good question would be, how can this opportunity impact your life based off of what you heard and saw? Again, impact your life is specific to them, not to the opportunity, not to what you're looking for in a coach. It's specifically to them. So, again, the words that we use must elicit a level of excitement. If you don't get a response to either one of those, a really nice, direct, forward question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, I took a look and I am totally not interested, or I love everything, a 10, I love everything, I'm all in, I have more questions, I'm ready, but have more questions. Or actually, I'm all 10 being all in, or 5, 6, 7 being I like what I see, but I have more questions. Usually, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for anyone who wants to ask more questions. If you have a 1 and is like, not interested, straight up not interested, what happens is we oftentimes get stuck in this, wait a second, I really like this person and I think they're going to be really good at this and I don't want to let them go. And so we get stuck in this, but wait, what didn't you like? Or, but wait, we start asking them questions, and what turns into almost a convincing mode. We don't want to go there, okay? If someone is straight up not interested, just move on. They're watching you, okay? They're watching you. They're not responding to you. Don't waste your time there. Move on. Spend your time with the people who actually have questions, who are, all of you who are in this group right now, continue to ask questions. That is why we are vested in helping you, because we know that you're interested, that you have a desire, a need to move forward, to build a business, to work on yourselves, to change your lives, to impact others. We know that you have the thought in your mind that you are capable of this because you keep showing the willingness to learn. Therefore, that's worth investing in. That is why I will take the time and will not turn you away when you ask questions. It's when you stop asking questions, when your clients stop asking you questions, when your coaches stop asking questions and say things like, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm doing the work. Ask questions, right? That's what we are trying to pull from you to see what your level interest is, and that is a technique that you want to also do with your customers, your clients, and your new prospect coaches. Okay, so when they say that the fortune is in the follow-up, it's not a cliche statement. It truly is, because you should know right away if someone is interested or not. Again, this is intentional or intentional follow-ups, not hopeful follow-ups. So when you are intentionally reaching out to people who, it's taking the ones who you're sorting out, the ones who have asked questions, who have followed you back, who are engaging with you, as opposed to just that list of people that you followed and keep sending them stuff. Yes, it's a numbers game. Yes, we need to keep putting those feelers out, letting people know that, yeah, that's not where you spend a lot of your time. Okay, keep having those valuable conversations, but not the ones that you're beating around the bush. Okay, If people are not interested in what you have, if people are just telling you what a great inspiration you are, but have no desire to actually work with you, just love on them and move on. It is okay. Let them keep watching you. Those are the ones who will come to you when they deem ready, right? Your responsibility as a coach on social media and when you're reaching out to people is to provide an opportunity to make a change and an impact in people's lives, right? That's huge. That's a pretty bold statement. It's up to people where they are in their lives to make a choice and a decision. That's why, I mean, if you look at Beachbody's motto, it's decide, commit, succeed, I think. Or commit, decide. No, decide, commit, succeed. And so people have to make those decisions for themselves. And you need to sort out where people are at. Do not get caught up in the convincing mode. Okay. I think Bob Heilig calls that the valley of death because it's draining. You're like in the valley, it's super hot, you're exhausted, you're dehydrated. It's like it feels like death. And you just find yourself spinning on like a hamster wheel. And then we get frustrated. And so that's not any fun. So learn to know that it is okay to move on and sort your conversations. That's also why I never write a person's name down in my book unless the conversation that I'm having with them is valuable. I'm sorting who I want to work with. I'm sorting who I'm going to continue having conversations with. As soon as I start having an expectation that that person is going to sign up tomorrow, that's when disappointment also occurs. So don't have any expectations of just because you invited someone and they said that they are all in. Don't have that expectation of them. That's too big of an expectation. Have an expectation that you are going to continue to have a conversation and they are going to continue to learn from you. And the more of those types of conversations that you're having, the more that are going to end up following through and are going to be quality. When I look throughout the years of the goals that I have set for myself each and every month, the number of people that I felt that I can actually commit to and give my heart and my time and energy to, I have tried to set these very large goals. And I haven't necessarily met those very large goals, but the ones that I have been able to invest in, the 3 to 5 a month, those have always been quality in my relationships and in my long-term business, because even if those people have fallen off, they've always come back. And so they have trust, and that's what you want to build in your community. So again, it all has to do with the approach and the follow-ups. So it's not just about doing the work. Do we need to do the work? Do we need to be accountable to what we say we're going to do? Yes. But when you're having those follow-up conversations, you also need to be realistic. And just because you sent out 100 invites and you did the work, while sometimes this is a numbers game, yes, and guys, I'm saying that all that stuff is very important. Consistency and inviting daily, yes, those things are all very important. But when it comes to your follow-ups, you have to sort out where you are spending time in your follow-ups. So make sure the people who not just follow you back, but the people who are actually engaging with you on your posts, the people who are actually responding back and forth, who have asked for information and who are asking questions, those are the quality follow ups that you want to continue to have. And you want to go ahead and see on a scale of 1 to 10, where are they really in their decision process? And when it comes to their decision process, even when someone says, no, I'm not interested right now, it is okay to ask them why, right? So that you know how to follow up with them at a later time. Because sometimes it's not the right time for people. Just because it's the right time for you doesn't mean it's the right time for everyone. So again, sorting your sorting versus selling is what this follow-up process really is. It's not just like, hey, what'd you think? Are you all in? Are you ready to do this? We can't do that. Well, you can do that because, and maybe it'll work. But what that feels like on the other end, right, feels like you might just be selling someone something, okay? And one of the lines that I use straight up all the time is, and I think I shared this conversation with you. As soon as somebody asks me what I'm selling, I tell them, look, I'm not interested in selling you anything. I'm interested in building a team and a community who wants a better life, basically, right? So, do you want to just feel better? Do you need to lose some weight? Or do you want to impact lives of others? Or are you looking to make a difference or a change in your financial business, like in your financial world? Like, I don't know any family that doesn't need to supplement. I know so many families that live paycheck to paycheck. So, digging deep into your conversations, you're going to learn where people can really use something like what we have. Okay. So, today's homework, okay, I gave you homework a couple of days ago and I haven't seen your favorite videos. Remember, if you're going to ask people what they loved most about their favorite videos, well, I want to know what your favorite videos and what you love about them most. Okay, so go find those third party tools, share them with us, tell them what you love the most about them. Okay, that was from 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah, Tuesday. But today, what I would love for you guys to share with me is a quality follow-up question that you can ask one of the people that you are talking to right now. Okay, so one of the people that you are following up with right now, and all the conversations and questions that they've asked, and I would love to know, what is your question to them today? Is it, the scale of 1 to 10 question? Because, Monday, the Wellness Academy begins. So we really need to go ahead and close their share carts this week if they're going to start participating on Monday, right? Or are they somewhere like a 3 or 4 and they need to just be in a free group right now, and get more information? Or do you need to have a one-on-one call with them? So, and let them verbally see or get on a Zoom. Let them see your face. Let them have a conversation with you or get on the phone. Let them ask all the questions that they want so that you can help them make the best decision of their life. That's another line that I use when it's time crunching, when I want to elicit a definite answer. What can I answer for you to help make you the best decision of your life? Would you like to get on the phone? Would you like to Zoom? I had a Zoom call with a woman yesterday because that's exactly what she needed. She, we've been talking for years, but now I think is her time. She's starting to ask more questions now. All of these things do not happen overnight. Again, I have had conversations with people, for some people, for years. So expect the unexpected, guys. Okay, sometimes people will just make decisions, and that is awesome, but you can't rely on that. You have to nurture your conversations. So, again, your homework today is, what is your one follow up question that is going to elicit a decision for the prospects that you have signing up this week? Okay, because I know a bunch of you have share carts out right now. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful today. And I hope you are enjoying this solution versus selling format. I hope that it's helping your conversations, and I hope that we all get to listen. I'm with you. I'm with you in the trenches in having these conversations, and I just hope that, or I don't hope, I intend for us all to be hitting that goal of Success Club, whether it's this week or next week. All right, guys, you have an amazing day, and I can't wait to see some of your responses. And don't forget that tomorrow is Follow Up with Liza. All right, see ya.